Hey guys, and welcome to I about said Hypixel. That's the server for Minecraft. This is Hytale. I'm already off to a great start, aren't I? Let's try that again. Hey guys, and welcome to Hytale. This is going to be a long play, and we're going to go through every single step unedited. So when it's going to be building time, it's going to take a while. I'll try to keep the commentary flowing, but sometimes there'll just be silent moments. So, this is modded, as you can tell, because this guy isn't there normally. So, we're going to talk to him and pick up a daily bounty. Let's see, quarry work, iron ore, cave raptors, schools. We'll do quarry work. Where we gotta break 100 stone, which we probably are going to break anyways. Like this. Just go ahead and break these open. Now this probably won't be as combat heavy as I would imagine it would be if I actually followed some of these mods. But we are just going to take things as they come and work on building and making a farm. I don't really have a goal for this first episode, except for making a base. I'm actually going to put this closer to him, because he'll always be here. So we'll come back, get our bounties and stuff like that. Now let's see. Our spawn seems pretty nice. Don't see any enemies right off the bat. Thank goodness. The last few times I attempted to record this, there were enemies right off the bat, and it did not go well. Oh, there's one over there, but I think we can take that one if we make a sword. Just gonna pick some lavender. Let's see, what do we got? Sword, we need sticks. There's a stick. And there's another stick. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, no, no. That's rude. That's one of the ore rats that you can find in my mod pack. I'm just gonna call it a mod pack instead of mod kit. Or mod list. Because I'm just used to saying mod pack. We've also got MMO skills. So that's what the bounty was from earlier. Let's go back this way. Take on this rat. There's another rat over there. A thorium rat, actually. That's an easy way to get some early game thorium. We're looking for a really flat place so we can start building. We're just gonna get all this rubble. This will be handy in making our tools. And mushrooms. For breeding pigs. And making mushroom skewers. I keep picking up this lavender because I can actually make lavender tea. And it's pretty good. I think it's got stamina and health regen 4 on it. It's a little hard to make, but it's worth it. Ooh, another one. As you can see, we've got PJ's money in the corner there. so we can upgrade generators once we start making generators. I thought about putting the zombie mod in, but last time I had the zombie mod, it actually ended up locking me out of everything. We're not sure what caused it, but it was something with the zombie mod. So whatever mod I have that didn't like it locked me out of everything and broke all my tools. And corrupted my entire world. So decided not to go down that route. Just in case. Now with every early access thing, there's always a chance that we'll lose our save. I'll try to back it up as often as possible. But there's no guarantee that I won't miss a backup and, you know, something gets ruined. So, just keep that in mind in case our series gets cut short. Man, there's lots of berries. I will take all of them. Okay, this is a relatively flat area. Got lots of mushroom people running around. These ore rats are going to be very handy. Some sheep over there. I think we'll continue moving just a little bit over this way and try and use those rocks as a build point. We'll start making our tools and getting basic resources in a minute. These sunflowers, which we can use to make spices with the homestead mod. Which I really like the homestead mod. It adds a little more steps to some of the basic recipes, but it just feels so much more immersive. Okay, we got a cave over here. Now when I was planning on doing this long play, I had many choices of games. Ow. I didn't even get to see what was in the chest. I had many choices of games that I could have chosen. By many choices, I mean there was 3 in total. Okay, we got some good stuff. But yes, there was 3 in total. And this was one of them, obviously. And there was Minecraft modded, which would have been a fun one, because it would have been using one of my own mod packs. One of the good old arcane chickens. And then the other one was Stardew Valley. But I came up with a plan for Stardew Valley, being 4 videos instead of long play. So each one's going to be a season. Oh, wow. Hi, Chocobos. But yes, Stardew Valley definitely has something planned. I can't guarantee that Minecraft will have something planned, but Stardew does. Oh, do we have any? We do have essence. We're gonna help hatch some dragon eggs. This is a mod that I found that I thought would be really cute. I haven't actually gone anywheres with it yet because I haven't had the resources to make the actual workbench for hatching them. Got another one of these. Ooh, a mace. Nice. I did add the in-game mod, in-game and quality of life mod, which we're not going to face any of the bosses in the series. It's just... no. My combat skills are not good enough in this game to take on them bosses. But I did do it because it had a lot of weapons, armor, and some good quality of life stuff. So... yeah. I mostly did it for the spears. I really like polearms. Polearms and staves. Those are two of my favorite weapons. And this mod actually adds both of those. So, we are gonna have a lot of fun with all the different weapons we got. Is this a Quebec settlement? I've never seen a structure like this. Oops. Pretty empty. Which is a little weird. Ah! A rat. That was the most least enthusiastic or shocked, ah, a rat, that I have ever said. Oh, there's a merchant up here. Berry bush, fruit skewer. Okay, you sell some pretty nifty stuff. You're just up here by yourself, unfortunately. Is this like an inn? I mean, I'll set my spawn up here. I guess it's not an inn. I guess it's just where they live. It's up at the very top. This is cool. I'll take the onions. Any more? No, those aren't grown yet. I'll be careful about what I pick, because sometimes these Quebec settlements fall apart when you pick stuff up. I'll make sure to stay away from those ropes. Now we're not going to lose our inventory if we somehow manage to goof up. I made sure that we didn't have that turned on because I want this to be more casual, but not casual. Like, I wanted it somewhere in the middle. Like, I'm all down for it being casual, but I'm also down for it having combat, you know? Just, I want that happy medium. Okay, I think we'll build over here, because I want to keep the settlement nearby. Because we can always trade with that guy. So, what we might do is build... Beetle! Hi! What do you got? Ancient steel crossbow, wooden helm, pumpkin pie, frostwood, jungle, poop. Thanks, Beetles, for selling poop. I got a mod to make it look less gross and sound less gross. Because most days it doesn't bother me, but just some days when I'm not feeling so great with a migraine, I don't really want to play the game and hear the squelching noise of poop. We'll count how many times I say that word. We'll put our base here in this little corner. We'll cut some grass. We'll put our base in these tiny little corners. And we'll see what we can do with this. Because I'd like to use all these little corners as little base areas. Okay. Maybe make a little pathway over here to another section. Since that's a really cool tree. I did have a Seasons mod installed, but it didn't like my HUD mod that I had. Not my HUD mod, my RPG mod that I had at the time. And I just never put it back. Oops. Tab. Tab. Make my tools. I do have a shovel mod, so I'm able to just shovel one block at one time. If I need to. Beetle's gonna crack me up every time I hear him. The Beetle Merchant mod was one mod that I could not live without. Beetle is one of my favorite Zelda characters. Ever since Wind Waker, he's just been one of my favorites. Okay. Okay. Move everything over. Probably want that. Rubble in here. Yeah, he's gonna be here for a while. Let's get some stone. We'll just break this dirt block here, make it a little more even, since we're getting rid of the stone. Uh-oh, we destroyed some of the tree. Somehow. We'll pick up the logs that we broke. Oh, it's actually 2 trees. Oh, there's another village over there. That's cool. We need some logs real quick. Make sure we get all we need. We'll make torches as well. I'm gonna wield the sword as I walk, just in case. One, 2, 3, and 4. Now let's start building some benches. Excuse me, I had a hiccup there for a second. Okay. Let's put a bedroll. That'll be handy. Over here. Yes, and we'll sleep, so it'll be day, so you guys will be able to see a little better. Arrows. Battle axe. Cool. Fishing rod. I'm just looking at what all we got. I'll make the hyper furnace. Do I want that now? No, I want the farming bench. There's the farming bench. There it is. Need some plant fiber. We'll get some of this ore started. And we'll go chop down some trees. We're going to chop down some aspens first. Because I think that's the first tier of the farming bench is light wood. Or was it softwood? I think it's softwood. Come on, pick it up. Luckily, we've got plenty here. If I miss something obvious in front of me, it's because I have my beverage right in front of my computer monitor. And it's blocking half my hotbar. The middle portion. Not actually half, but half. I think I confused myself there for a second. Okay, we still got a lot of stone we gotta take care of for our bounty. And we got plenty of mushrooms around here. Okay, it's 4. I was looking for which number it was on the hotbar. We'll get some birch too. 'Cause I like building with birch in Hytale. Lightwood has some pretty fancy stuff. Right now we're just getting wood to get wood for stuff, not for any particular thing. Like the farming bench. Oh boy. Nope. We overstayed our welcome. Oh, it's following us. Keep running, keep running. Okay, I think it's done following us. That was a little close. We're not ready to take on a bear. Oh, he came back just in time. Turn that on. Okay. What next? Farmer's workbench. Then we're eventually going to make the life well and the life forge, which is used for the life crops mod, which allows us to farm resources, literally. Put that over there. Move that torch. Let's see. What can we start with? We've got catnip, sunflowers, barley, wheat, and lettuce. But first I need more stone so I can have a hoe. Let's start cleaning up this area a little bit. And by that I mean just terraforming it by taking stone. We need to remember there's a cave over in one of those areas. I can't remember which one. But we'll find it. Because we definitely need to finish that bounty. Because that'll give us some tokens to spend on miscellaneous stuff. Okay. We got that. We won't have a watering... Actually... Let's go for a watering can. Might as well. We'll eventually want the shears for some decorative stuff. What about that? That's expensive. I don't think that's the well I'm looking for. I've got 2 different well mods. I'm left at tier 2. Oh, I can go ahead and get one of these. The life essence bush would be handy. And so would a berry bush. What do I want? I could just get this berry bush. Honestly. This one produces faster, I think, but only like 1 to 3. Maybe. This one's 1 to 2, and it's just constant. We'll see which one's better. But I want to make this one. We'll put it over here. Now this will continue to grow life essence berries for us. And we can have life essence pretty much unlimitedly. As long as we have fuel. Ow. Go away, rat. We definitely gotta make a roof of some sort. Oh, we got an egg at some point. Not sure when that happened. Let's go ahead and start growing some wheat. We'll just grow it here. Why not? We'll just do 9 for now. Put the other seed away. Oops, wrong thing. Okay. Let's see, what do we need here? We need lettuce. Yeah, we need softwood. Nice. We need lettuce. Which... we can get the 5 we need. Oh yeah, we need to fill the watering can. Kind of forgot for a moment that it doesn't come pre-watered. Pre-watered? Pre-filled with water. Go. Those are all watered. Okay. Now I should probably work on getting a roof. Let's use this aspen. Let's see, let's make 10 of those. 30 of those. 20 of those. We're gonna try something interesting here. Okay. Three. I'll probably have to make more. Because we're running low. If I could place right. We're gonna make a little bit of a lean-to. Like roof. Right now it doesn't matter which way it's facing, just as long as I have a roof. Man, that's finicky at that angle. Yet again, I did it. Yet again, I did it again. I was gonna get the sentence out one way or another. No, I didn't want that one to curl in. Nope, wrong stuff. Come on, let me get that block. Never mind. There we go. That floating block's gonna drive me nuts. Okay. That's our temporary roof. I could probably bring it over a little more, but I don't really want to at the moment. This beach I want to use. Use birch. We'll move the furnace over. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna move the stuff over. There we go. We got our first bit of life essence. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Let's see. What's the next step we want to do? Probably finish getting some of these benches and then some armor. Let's see, we've got the furnace. Let's get the armor's workbench. Why do I have two of these? Okay. That makes no sense. We'll make this one first. And then we need some more stone. What else can we make with this one? Ooh, spears. Staves. Awesome. think I want to make a copper spear. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, I need stone. I keep getting distracted. Ouch. The armor's workbench we'll just put down there. Let's see, what kind of armor can we get? There's quite a bit. I need some more copper. So we'll probably go down into the mine. Actually, let's harvest this stuff first. We're close, but not quite. We'll swap that out. And we'll plant that. We should start thinking about putting more roofs over things. Because I think I'd like my bed to be dry. Okay. We'll start upping our skills soon. Once we get a handful of them. We'll start working on our traits and skills that we unlocked based on our levels. I'm gonna go ahead and craft a campfire and stick it out here so I know where we're at. Now, because we don't have inventory loss turned on, I'm not opposed to just jumping into lava. Not the best method, but the easiest method to get back up top. What'd you get? I can crack that open. Ooh. Crystal cave. We'll finish getting the copper first, and then we'll dig into the cave. Dig into the cave, dig into the crystals. That's a lot of iron. You know, I mainly came for copper, but I'll take it. Whoa, that's a lot of crystals. What's that? Crystal man. Huh. We're gonna take all the crystals. Because we could use these to make fairy lights. And I think some fairy lights around the base would look pretty cool. Mining is now level 3. Not bad. Ooh, there's something over off that way too. We'll leave some of the crystals here just so we can find our way. Oh. That ain't good. Needs plant fiber. And there is none of that down here. Should have made an extra pickaxe. Grab this geode. Investigate over here. It's like boom shrooms and not much else. I'm just gonna let my health do its thing. Shame because there's lots of iron and copper down here. At least we know there will be plenty when we come back down here. I'm just having fun looking around right now. Huh. Guess we can't cut those for plant fiber. That would have been nice. Hello. Thank you. Yes, I know I have broken items. Gonna put all the stuff in there that we can. Those smelting. And we're just gonna sleep. Okay. We need more wood. I should have some wheat right now. Upgrade that. I need carrots and corn. We'll start with 3. Once we start getting more life essence berries, we'll start being able to... There's a bear over there. We'll start being able to do more mass farming. Oh, we finished a quest. We'll head back to the base and open up our quests, because we've got quite a few that we've done so far. Another double chest. Bring everything over there. Flip these. I put those away because I don't need any arrows. And we'll put that there for when I get a salvager. Let's move the ore into the top one. Okay. So now I need a copper pickaxe. That'll definitely help out a lot. Let's put our geodes down. 2, 4. Adamantite. Emerald, red crystal, cyan crystal. That adamantite's nice. Because that is very hard to get. And by hard to get, I mean it's in a higher level area. I think I'll also make one of these at some point. maybe. Okay, there's 18 essence right there. Not bad. I want a berry bush. And 10 essence play. This one, all I need is actual berries. We'll make 2 of those. Put them right there. I think these will probably be our saving grace for a while until we start getting the life crops up and going. Because life essence is always so rough for me at the very beginning. Okay. The mushroom guy down there. Okay, one thing I want to do is some aspen. Can't create a door with it. Let's can't make a door with birch either. Okie dokie. Let me make a door bench. We'll see if I can make a door that way. I'll just stick it over here out of the way. Aspen? Yes, I can. We'll make a tropical door. Oh yeah, I need another block of softwood, because for some reason when I was crafting my stuff, it used it instead. Okay, we're gonna put the door here. And we're going to I want to put that on top. I may need another block to do this. There we go. Looks a little silly, but I like it. Gives us a little roof over it. There's our berries. We get 3 per, so I think that's the way to go. I think I want to clear this out. Don't worry, we'll get to our quest. I just want to clear this area out. I mean, it'd be nice to leave it with the overhang, but it might look a little funky. Now we can start putting more benches other places. There we go. Some more life essence and berries. Actually, I'll put those in there for now. Okay. Oh. There we go. Feel ready for harvesting. We want harvesting luck. Because we want that bonus crop drop. Let's check anything else. We're almost there on the crafting. We just need to craft one more item from the looks of it. We'll probably have to go back to spawn and talk to that guy before we leave off for the day. Make one of these. There we go. Crafting luck. For bonus crafted items. Oh, here's the quest. Apprentice crafter. Daily lumber. Harvest season. Looking pretty good so far. Should have some items. Yeah, we got potions of experience. Harvesting, wood cutting, crafting, and building. Perfect. Sorry, my sinuses are starting to give way because I'm talking so much. Okay, so we're gonna want another roof over here for some of our stuff. Probably what I'm gonna do is drop everything down a level. Which means I'll have to get rid of these bushes, I think. Let me try something. It's over here. Let me see if I can... Nope. Does not work. I'll have to replant those, but... It's a process. Okay. Let me put my bedroll over here. Behind this stuff. Okay. Now let's start bringing everything down a level. Oh. Gotta have a shovel. We'll re-upgrade this bench. We'll dig a little more, and then we'll just leave everything be, and then go turn in our bounty. Okay. That should... we might want to take it down another level at some point. But that should be good for now. It's off. Carrots are almost done. Half of them are finished. One, two, three. Okay, now let's head back to spawn. There's a lot of mushrooms out today. Hello, sir. I have a bounty to turn in for you. Oh, I actually don't. I forgot. I haven't finished it yet. That's embarrassing.